Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Almost Act 5. Well, you saw me kill Diablo with the Crusader, but
regardless of how, it has been an
I made a
honor
few
fighting by
mistakes
your
during the
side,
playthrough.
friend.
One
You
of
have
it
proven
being
yourself a worthy friend,
not
Connor.
my
I
fault,
am glad
but
you are here.
of the half of the videos for Act 5 had no sound. So for the Crusader, and I'm like, what the fuck, you know? And it was the ending half too, so it was really annoying. So I was replaying my wizard to go back to Act 5 and experience Act 5 with her dialogue line, because wizard, my favorite class in Diablo 3. Why wouldn't I do that? So because I fucked up and the Crusader class sorta, just there, and like you can't really do much else, I'm gonna have to not put that Act 5 up with the Crusader playthrough. And you know what? That's, in my opinion, fine, because my wizard is better anyways. I like playing the wizard much more. So yeah. Well, first things first, I'm not gonna rush through it like I am doing with this. So I'm gonna switch back to slow time shell. All these days. Arcane Orb, I'll keep it, but if things get a little bit rough, I'll switch to Black Hole Absolute Zero. And I'll talk about all these skills later. But for now, we're gonna use Arcane Orb with Frozen Orb. The thing that you probably see everyone use because it's so good. Yeah. Other than that, my wizard is level 70. Yay! She has 812,000 DPS. I can literally play the rest of this game in Tournament 1, and I'll be able to go through it really easily, as I already tried with Adventure mode. And if I can kill shit in Adventure mode with this character, I can probably kill shit in Expert mode pretty easily. Her toughness isn't that great. Her resistance is like 70-ish%. But it's not that great, I still get hurt a lot. She has this, which is Light of Grace. The only thing on it that's actually amazing is the Ray of Frost now pierces. In my opinion, this makes Ray of Frost so much better than Disintegrate. One, it costs only 11 with this cold-blooded rune, meaning I can infinitely cast this. Second, it's only 1% less in damage than Disintegrate, as you can obviously see, but it cost 7 arcane less per second. So Disintegrate, absolutely useless. This, you had to kill enemies for them to even explode, while Chain of Frost also has the same ability, but it deals 1204% over 3 seconds. Which, in my opinion, it's roughly about the same. Let's see, it's 400 per second, while that's a straight up 750. But again, Ray of Frost has more damage potential with each enemy killed. Sleet Storm is useless. It's the worst rune out of all of the runes. Snow Blast is pretty good. It's literally the same as Intensify, meaning Intensify makes enemy deal take 15% more arcane. This takes 15% more cold, while 1% less for damage, 2 less for arcane powers per second. So Ray of Frost, if you don't have this rune, this thing right here, it's absolutely worthless because it only hit one thing at a time. However, now that I have this, it literally can pierce through every enemy, hitting them for 510%, slowing their movement by 60%, while, damaging them and slowing them. Did I already say slowing? Probably did. And the AoE on it is 5 yard, in that ray. So it's really good, in my opinion. And the only reason I'm using this build is obviously it's based off of this one thing. And I re-rolled one of the stat on this thing to make Ray of Frost do an extra 11% damage. What else? My yellow gear is really useless. This one is also interesting. It drained life from the enemies around me, meaning I have shit tons of healing per second, even though I rarely do. But when I'm around enemies, it usually go up to about 10,000 or 12,000, depending on how many surrounds me. So that's really cool. This one, when I knock back something, they take more damage, which is useful because I have this, which has a 20% chance, a 2% chance to knock enemy back. So really all this gear, really, it's working with each other pretty well. And this thing also, I re-rolled it to have 19% more cold damage. More cold damage for skills that deals cold, wow. I just repeated it 3 times. That's just dumb. Anyways, it also have critical hit on it. By the way, the maximum that you can get for the percentage is 20, so this is near max, which is really great. This, it's just a regular 2 out of 3 stat glove. The only other one you would need on here is attack speed. This is black hole. That's why I was figuring if I should switch back to black hole or not, because this one buffs up black hole damage. My helmet, I was trying to re-roll it to Ray of Frost 2, but I got resistance instead, so I decided to keep that. I will start re-rolling it again if I get more stuff. This is a legacy item. Still can't find one better. I still cannot find one better than this. Simply because it has attack speed on it, and it's just ridiculous. Same thing with the belt. It's just too good. It's critical hit damage and attack speed. Wishing the attack speed would be critical hit, but my critical hit is already 51%. My critical damage is 400%. So yeah, and my attack speed is pretty slow. I got rid of my attack speed ring to get this in, so my critical hit damage will go up. It does increase my overall DPS, so that's pretty good. Anything else about this character that I need to tell you guys? Not really. This is okay. When you walk on the ground, it deals burns the ground. It deals 100% damage per second, which is pretty cool, as you can see. Useful for damaging melee that gets in close to you, because the range on it is actually around like this. So anything that gets in close to melee with you take an extra 100 DPS per second, which is really nice. Okay, let's go. And of course, this is a glass cannon build. God damn it. Well, they don't let me show it to you, but it is a glass cannon build. Forgot to show you the passive, but you should have looked at the icon, and that would have told you what it is. I believe I have cold-blooded, which if anything that is hit by any cold spell takes an extra 10% damage from all sources. So it's all cold base, and it's really cool. Yes, Diablo. Thank you. Just die. Just die. Go. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Please don't. So obviously, I'm gonna beat Diablo really easily here. Yes, Diablo. Shut up. Where's my clone self? As you can see, when Diablo is near me, he takes the damage from the boots too. So that's really useful. See, look at this. I can just stand near him and he takes massive damage. It's so ridiculous. Look at this. Standing near, taking massive damage, but let's get it over with. Oh yes, burn you, Diablo. I'm burning you. Okay, just die. Please die. Oh yes. I would play this on tournament for you. Honestly, I would. But again, that would literally take me forever to complete this, and I wouldn't want to do that. So Whoa, 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 whoa. And he's dead. Okay. On to X5. My lightning does like millions of damage if it crits. It's ridiculous. So good. I didn't talk to you about my other skills, did I? Whoops. Well, you should already know that all my other skills just damage-based skills. Example would be here. Let me just re-show it to you. I have glass cannon. Sorry I didn't talk about my skills before actually going in. I realized I only talk about my gear. But skill, guys. Yeah, Ray of Frost, you already know. I already talked about that. Arcane Orb. Yes. Time Shell. Reasoning for Time Shell is because it has 80% reduction in movement speed, and it reduces the cooldown on it to 12%. Sorry, into 12 seconds, which is 3 seconds lower than the cooldown, which means I can consistently keep up the slow time, which is really useful because it actually does slow down attack speed. So I take 20% less DPS from all targets within the slow time, which is really nice, and I can also dodge projectiles. Usually I would go for point of no return whenever something enters it, are stunned for 3 seconds, but I tried that build, didn't like it out very much. It was more of a funny build to go in, but other than that, it wasn't very viable. I could show it to you. You know what? Why not? I'll show you the build. Arcane Orb Scorch. Energy Twister Gale Force. Magic Weapon switch to Black Hole Blazer. This switch to sorry. This needs to be Blizzard. Unrelenting Storm. This needs to be Arcane Orb. No, whoa. What was I missing? Black Hole. Jesus. Black Hole Blizzard. This needs to be switched to Time Shell. I mean, slow time, point of no return. This needs to be switched to Illusion. Mirror image duplicates. This is the build that I was going with. It's just a really fun build to go. It's not so much of a DPS build, as it did decrease my DPS by like 100,000. Let's see. Sorry. Something I need to do here. Right. Blur needs to be changed to Evocation. Do I need to change this? Astral Presence, maybe? No. I don't need this because I have 50% crit chance already. I'll keep it at Astral. I don't see any other thing I need. I don't plan on dying on expert mode with this character. Highly unlikely. 15 yards is not that much. That's more of a spectral sword build. Elemental exposure. That will only increase it by 10% because I only have 2 types of things. So yeah, I'll keep it as is. Cold-blooded, obviously, for the Blizzard. The reasoning for this is because they take 10% more damage from all sources and not just ice spells. Scorch does the most damage out of everything here because it does do 734 weapon damage of fire over 5 seconds, while this only does 393 in one shot. So it's not that good. You know, Scorch, like I said, does the most damage per target. This obviously, because when something is hit by this, they take increased fire damage, and my main source of damage is Arcane Orb, so it makes sense for this to be what it is. Scorch this is crowd control, and it's fire. So, hey, yeah, that's what you need. Reasoning for slow time is point of no return, and it combines with mirror image. So whenever you summon mirror image, it summons up 4 slow time fields. Each one have a 3 seconds of stun. So whenever they pass through a layer, they are stunned for 3 seconds. So imagine that 4, including mine, is 5 times 3. So that's 15 seconds of stuns. I'm not even fucking joking with you. That's 15 seconds of just pure stuns. It is amazing crowd control. But, you know, it's not a very viable build, like I said. It's not DPS worthy. I think I've talked to everyone here for you guys, though. Yeah.
The day is won. Diablo is vanquished, and all evil with him.
I would not be so certain. True evil never really dies, does it?
Time will tell.
Yes, let's go to the next act. I'm actually kind of excited, even though I beat this once already, because I'm playing as a wizard. I never played, you know, like I said, this is my first run through as a wizard, so it's gonna be interesting.
It was a mortal heart that saved 2 worlds from ruin and cast down the prime evil forever. A new day breaks for both angels and men. For mankind's greatest champion, the Nephilim, rose to confront the darkness that we, in our pride, would not face. My brethren, I will take my place among you once again. But this time, as a mortal. Since justice has been met this day, I will now stand as wisdom. On behalf of those who risked all to save us. Forevermore, we shall stand together, angels and men, in the light of this glorious new dawn.
You know, god damn it, game. Why didn't you play the damn cuts? I don't care if I watch it already. Why? I'll go play the damn cutscene for you guys, because the game is stupid. It's being really dumb. You're supposed to play the Act 5 intro cutscene game. Jesus fuck. Okay, Reaping of which Westmark, Wizard female. There you go.
The rumors are everywhere. Angels stalk the city of Westmarch, killing everyone, strong and weak, noble and commoner alike. I do not know what these angels want, and I do not care. These Reapers think that no one can stand against them. I will show them the error of their beliefs, and remind them that they should fear me.
Yay. Love the wizard intro much better than the Crusader. I was thinking about showing you guys the Crusader, but you can probably find that somewhere else. I need to play this for you too, because apparently they skipped this also. What the fuck?
Diablo was defeated. For a time it seemed we would know peace. But it was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the Black Soul Stone. I cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels. I pray that it will be enough. You have done well, Horadrim. Your service here is finished. And you should all run.
He said, "Run, fools!"
Malthael.
Wow. Dude, those two definitely did some fighting there.
Go! Find the Nephilim!
Wow. You sword, hold on to that sword.
Brother. Why? The Nephilim will stop you. No one can stop death.
Yay. Probably should have played that first and then the Act 5 intro. Oh well. Resume. Yay. Okay. I don't like this camera, by the way. I don't know why they introduced you with this camera. So how this build works, by the way,
Taken the Black Soul Stone. You must come with me.
I think not. People are dying down there. They need my help.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Malthir.
Tell Tyrael I will meet him in Westmarch. Go!
It will be done. I swear it.
how this build works, by the way, is you just press A and everything dies. Very slowly, but they will die. That's all you do. You press A and your illusion kills things. You don't do anything. See? That's how this build works. And I think it's just really fun to see like just hundreds of just fire tornadoes. Well, not hundreds, like 20 or 30 fire tornadoes out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, you can break everything else, but you can't break that one, guys. But yeah, this is the build I used to went with until I found my other thing. Yay! Okay, enough of that. Let's switch to the actual build so I can get this over with. Slow time, time shell, and this will be. Did I pass it? No. It's gonna be familiar. Doesn't really matter. Familiar. Magic weapon.
There's a vile stench in the air.
Force weapon.
The air itself seems to burn.
Storm armor. Power of the storm. Reasoning for this is because my Ray of Frost, if I don't have this, even with the rune that reduces it to 11, I won't be able to sustain it. So if I do this, I can just sustain this forever. Literally, look at that. It's not going down. My regen is so high that when I just keep this on, I just keep it balanced and I can just use this forever. See? How awesome is that? Awesome. Okay, this I don't know if I should like get anything else. Like I was thinking about Frost Nova and then Bone Chill, but then I thought to myself that's only gonna last 2 seconds because you know this only lasts 2 seconds. So it's either that or I was going to get Hydra, but you know. But anyways, let's just go with Arcane Orb, Frozen Orb, Ice build. Okay, back to the actual build I was going.
The gates! This carnage must end. I have to find a way into the city.
Can you... Wow, my Frost Orb didn't actually kill them. That is surprising. Because it usually does like 3 mil to 4 mil damage. Critical wise. Or 1? What the fuck was that? Was that a spark flint? I hope so. Look at that, my boots is doing more than enough damage to kill these guys. It's so amazing. But like I said, I'm just gonna breeze through this really fast, guys. Not in the sense of not exploring everything, but in a sense of I'm gonna kill everything really fast. Because I really don't want to deal with this. Ooh, can I raise the difficulty? No. You know, when I get to the next checkpoint, I will increase it to master difficulty. Because this is still too easy. This is like playing normal.
Stop! Don't go out into the streets. What is it?
13,000? Jesus hell.
It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
Is anyone alive in there?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakharoon Cathedral, but they're likely all dead by now.
Wait, you're the wizard who saved Bastion's keep.
No, she did change
Save
her.
us too, won't you?
Of course. It's what I do.
Awesome. That's cool. She does change her line. Well, it makes sense because,
What's bothering you, Cormac? You're not your usual joyful self today.
For too long have I lived with the knowledge that my order tortures its initiates and twists their minds. I need to know how high this evil reaches. If my whole order is corrupt, what does it mean to be a Templar? What am I?
A great man who lived his life adhering to a code he believed to be true.
But it wasn't, was it? The guilty will answer for their transgressions. I swear it.
okay, well. Good for you, Cormac.